Hello guys, everyone love combinations, whether it be Bollywood combinations or the food combinations or the outfit what we wear, we always love in combinations. So what if we have a Swedish motorcycle combined with Austrian motorcycle, what do we get? Right, so we get Husqvarna motorcycles, and today I'm here at Bengaluru Mekicycle Junction in front of KTM showroom to check out the Husqvarna motorcycles. Welcome back to my channel Shake Rides. Let's see what's in the store. Okay guys, this is the KTM Mekicycle showroom. You can see we have so many bikes here in KTM. Looks good. They recently did a facelift of this showroom, and now you can be wondering why I'm in KTM showroom, because Husqvarna motorcycles are present in KTM showroom. They both are manufactured by Bajaj in India only. So these are the range of products they have here in display. Up you go for gears. And welcome to Husqvarna. Right, these are the bikes today we're going to talk about. So little into the history, Husqvarna is actually a town place in Sweden. Or in the 16th century, Husqvarna started producing muskets to the Swedish army. Then in 19th century exactly, they got into manufacturing of motorcycles, and those are called Husqvarna motorbikes. And maybe that's why the Husqvarna logo is actually the front side of the gun barrel, if you see it properly. Late in 1920s and 30s, Husqvarna participated into so many competitions in Europe, and they have been a winner in most of them. Having said that, Husqvarna also had its own share of transitions from one company to another company. They were under Cagiva, right, or MV Agusta Cagiva, and they were also under BMW for a brief moment. Then it moved under KTM in the 2013. Now KTM is representing them. Both Husqvarna and KTM motorbikes are manufactured by Bajaj in India. There are two models in Husqvarna. One is Svartpilen, which is nothing but a black arrow, and a Vitpilen, which is nothing but a white arrow. So without any delay, let's have a checkout of these bikes with 360-degree views, and I'll take you through the technical specifications, and then we will move to a test ride of Svartpilen. You will have a better idea. Here are the two bikes. Today we'll be doing a walk-around review of both the bikes. We'll only do a test ride on Svartpilen. The basic difference of these two bikes are the clip-on handles, you can see, and then the spokes of these tires, and also the tires are different in these two, and the way you feel the ergonomics here are a little different. The way you ride this, the sitting posture, this gets an upright sitting posture. So there's a basic difference. This is more like a street scrambler, this is more like a cafe racer. So let's start with Svartpilen, then move over to Vitpilen. To start at the front, we have these MRF tires, and they are 110 by 70 17-inch rim. You also get the 320 mm disc brake at the front with the ABS, and the suspension duties are carried by WP Apex upside down forks. They are 43 mm ones, and you also have brakes from Bybrake. They are the same ones which are in the Interceptor and Continental GT, I can say 650 twins, and they do a good job, and you get a lot of feedback, and it gives a lot of confidence when you press the brake. And at front you have a full LED setup here. You get DRLs, then you have LED indicator, a neat job here. You got side reflectors here, and here you have a radiator, and this is the tank. Tank is of 9.5 liters, not the best in the class, but for the city I think that you will get a good range. If you're considering the 30 kilometer per liter, you should get somewhere around 300, roughly around 300 kilometers range in city. You can see this rack here. This you won't get it in Vitpilen, you get it only in Svartpilen. At the front you get this beautiful designed Husqvarna tank, and you get a lift here. Then you can open this. I'll show you how to open this. Yes, something like that. Great, good job here from the Husqvarna. And then you have the engine kill switch. You have a self start, the brake lever, not the adjustable one. This is the wide handle bar here, and these are the high beam, low beam, power switch, indicator, horn. It's the same, the conventional one. Then you have a super smooth clutch here. Then let's turn on the ignition and see what we have in the instrument cluster. So this is a fully digital setup here. This is not the TFT one, and currently it's showing as a kill switch. Stand on. Now you can see a engine signal here, and neutral information, ABS information. You also get the service indicator reminder. Then you have this tachometer, odometer, fuel indicator. This is your engine temperature. Let's get into the modes. Now it gives a fuel range. I mean it's similar as to your a KTM instrument cluster. Then you get a fuel range considering the amount of fuel left in the tank. Then you get trip 1 information, trip 2 information, and then you can get into each trip 1 and get the full information there. So this is the same what you get in KTM, and let's not get into in depth here. So that's the instrument cluster information. Let's turn off the ignition. And you can also change the ABS settings at the rear end. You can turn off the ABS for this by changing it to super mode setting. That's one feature here available in the Svartpilen and Vitpilen. And this is the rack you get at the front to mount your luggage, or then you have this beautiful design body here. This full one thing is one part, I guess, and this is the secondary part. This is something unlike we have never ever seen in Indian roads, and this design is very unique, and it is a head turner in the city. And let's go to the engine now, the heart of the engine. This is as same as the KTM ones, I believe. This is a single cylinder 4-stroke engine, dual overhead camshaft, and this is for a 250cc engine. It generates a maximum power of 30 PS at 9000 RPM, a max torque of 24 Newton meter at 7500 RPM. There is compliance with BS6, a single cylinder. You can see the exhaust going down here. This is a telespheric powder coated one, and you can see a lot of wiring exposed here because of this minimal body here. And these are the rear side foot pegs, and these are the foot pegs for the pillion rider. Coming to the seat is at the softer side. It gets a split seat. You also get the stitching in this color, green color, the one we get it here also. And this is the gab rail for the pillion rider. This is sari guard, looks compact. This is your beautiful swing arm here. And coming to the back tire here, so these are 150 by 60 dimensions, and these are MRF tires. They are dual sport tire ones, and which is why it is called a street scrambler. And this is your 230 mm of the disc here, and you get an ABS. And this is your beautiful upswift exhaust. You have a logo here, Husqvarna, and this is a Husqvarna logo here. Foot brake lever. This is your crash guard. This is your engine guard here at the down. And so looks very much super stylish, super sleek. It looks compact. I know you will definitely have fun in the city. This is something, a very unique design we have ever seen before. It is a Swedish motorcycle having an Austrian engine down there, that is for sure. But it all depends on the perspective. It all depends on the riding experience. Once we ride this bike, we will have a clear understanding of how the ride quality is and what is there in this bike. Let's check out the Vitpilen now. Everything gets the same setup. The tires are different here. The dimensions are the same, but the tires are different here. It gets less spokes here, and these are the clip-on handlebar you get. This is more like a cafe racer in the streets, street cafe racer. Everything remains same. and the back you get MRF tires, but these are the not the ones which you get in Svartpilen. These are the different ones. Rest all remains same. So the coming to dimensions, I think the wheelbase is of 1357 mm, the ground clearance is 145, and the seat height is 835. That is also kind of a point to be noted. Fuel capacity, I told you, 9.5 liters. The curb weight is of 154 kgs. That should help you in maneuvering in the city so easily. And the best part of these Huskies are they are priced almost 20k lesser than the KTMs. So that's a plus point here. So it all depends on what kind of bike you're looking for. If you're looking for a modern classic which has a retro theme, I think this is the bike, Vitpilen. And if you're looking for a street bike, naked bike, scrambler kind of theme, then this is the bike. So it's a good job by Husqvarna by launching 250cc in the initial stages. We never know, down the line we may get a 400cc 401s or 701s. So let's wait for that. If you're in Bengaluru, go check out in Makecycle Junction. The bikes are available there. You can do a test ride and you can find out yourself whether these bikes look good for you or not. So that's the video, guys. I will do a test ride now. Okay guys, here's the bike of Svartpilen. Let's see how this looks. I've already done a walk around video. Let's see the first impressions. Okay, I'm 5.89, I guess 5.8 or 5.9. So I'm not doing a tiptoeing. I can comfortably place my foot on the ground. Yeah, so the seat height of 835 mm, you can feel this, but it is very light. And let's see how it sounds. Wow, it sounds exactly like KTM. Let's hear the noise of exhaust. Okay, here it is. I'll open the windshield. So sounds good. A very refined engine. Let's go for a ride, how it looks. Off we go. Okay, the bike actually shines at higher rev. You can feel it. It's very light. You can maneuver easily in the city, that's for sure. And there's a decent mid punch, a decent low level, but the bike actually shakes in high speed. I'm already in 70s. I'm in 5th gear now. It's already in 70s. I didn't feel it that it was in 70. The ride quality is at the stiffer side. I can feel the road. I can feel the small bumps. It comes to you, to your hands. You can feel it. The position is the upright position. They have a signal there. Let's stop it at the signal. Okay, in the neutral, yes. So that's how it feels. First impressions, it is very lightweight, a very sleek bike, super sleek bike. You can maneuver easily in the city, and the handlebar is wide handlebar, and it has upright position. The foot pegs are set little rear, and can comfortably keep my legs on the floor, on the ground. I'm not doing a tiptoeing, I can say. And very compact vehicle, looks unique. You can definitely get a head turner in the city, and it sounds good. As the engine is of 30 PS at 9000 RPM, and the torque is at 24 Newton meter of torque at 7000 RPM. I believe the high end is very good. I mean, when you rev in the high speeds or touch the red line, you can feel the power of the bike. It has a good decent mid punch. The turning radius was very short. Let's do a 0 to 60, how it does. Let me come to 0. Okay, I'm 0 now. Let's start. Headlights up there. I'm in the 5th gear. And the sixth gear, that was pretty quick. You can understand the bike so easily. The bike understands you what you're trying to do. So the sweet spot of this bike is somewhere around 80-90 in the highways. You can do a high speed of 140. It feels like anything. It's very easy to maneuver in the city since it is a lightweight motorbike. The characteristic of this bike is more of a naked street bike and very less of a scrambler, I can say. The ride quality is of the stiffer side, both front and back. And at the back it is good, I feel. I mean, I'm getting a good feedback. I should check out in the corners how it feels, but because it has a dual spoke tire, I mean, you will not be much confident at the corners. The brakes are good. They are from Vibre. A small press on the lever and you can get the feedback from the brake. Riding position, though it is upright riding position, you can still feel the aggressiveness in this bike, the aggressive nature of the bike. You feel you tempt to open the throttle. And it is very difficult to read the meter in daylight. Since it is cloudy now, I'm able to read it, and it automatically gets a backlight in the LCD. The bike is more of a KTM feel. It's more like a 250 Duke 250, and the Vitpilen is more like a RC390 setup. The way the sitting posture, the ergonomics, they look very similar. But again, this is a Husqvarna brand. You have it because of the body. You feel the bike is different. The body design, the ergonomics, the round digital meter here, the round headlamp. There are no mirrors now, but you get a round mirrors also. So it kind of gives a scrambler, street scrambler design, a retro design. The Vitpilen is more like a modern classic. So in the city you can actually play with this vehicle that is so lightweight. You can maneuver easily in the city, and it has enough power to leave the traffic behind. There it is, KTM 250, same engine, bro. I ride a Interceptor 650, so I can find the difference easily here, because that bike has a good low end and mid end, and this bike has a high end, so they can feel a lot of difference, and I can easily tell you what the bike is actually about. I can feel vibrations in the foot pegs and in the handlebar post 5000 RPM. They did not come into your way in enjoyment, but there are vibrations and quite buzz at the foot pegs also. And if you're looking for a bike which is stylish and unique, and you wanted a little more affordable than the KTMs, and you want the same power and power figures, I think Husqvarna is the choice you have. These are the very highly compressed engines, and I did not feel much of heat coming from the engine, and they're all liquid cooled, and you also have a radiator, so they must do their job to keep the engine cool. These are my first ride impressions, and not the long-term review. In the long-term review is when you can say the actual things about the bike, and it gives a good mileage of 30. Not best in the class, but I mean, with the high compression ratio, I mean, that's a good figure. And since it is dedicated to mostly of street biking, the 9.5 liter should suffice, and it gives almost 300 kilometers of a good range. And the one important thing about bike is it's a lightweight. The seat height is of 835. It doesn't come in my way. I'm able to easily maneuver in the city, even in the low speeds, even in the bumper to bumper traffic jam, you can see. And the clutch is super smooth. So they share a lot of features have been derived from the KTM engine. Both the bikes have been manufactured by Bajaj. The turning radius is also very small. These are very compact bikes, and so you saw the performance, right? That's how the bike is. That's how quick the bike is. You will have fun in the city. You can leave the traffic behind when you start riding this. You can also go in the long rides in the weekends. So Husqvarna has done, or the Bajaj or KTM has done a good job by launching the entry-level bikes of 250cc, but they should have started with 401 also. It would have given the edge of KTM 390 also. I would like to thank KTM Make a Circle showroom for allowing me to make this video, and also allowing me to do a ride review of this bike, Svartpilen. So if you're looking to do a test ride, do come here, check out their products, and they will help you to do a test ride. So this is the video, guys. If you like this video, do subscribe to my channel, and if you have anything to say, do comment and press the bell icon for the latest updates from my channel. This is Sheikh and I'm signing off.